Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost. Peekaboo. I'm YouTube famous now. Na 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 na. The album Dad AF. Rock on. Boost. Gold Dust. Woman. Boost. How are you guys doing today? Happy Monday. Happy beginning to a new week. I have so much drama to talk about today. But before I do, no, this video is not sponsored. Well, kind of. I guess this video is sponsored by kindness and compassion and the art of being too much. But we're going to get into that in just a second. Before I do, this video is sponsored by birthday shout-outs, of which I have many today. But before I do, let me put on a little bit of lip gloss. So I am completely prepared for all of these birthday shout-outs. I'm starting to feel bad if I miss somebody's birthday, because I'm starting to get comments from people that'll say, I gave you a message for my birthday, but I didn't get a birthday shout-out. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad. I didn't see it. So anyway, I'm doing my best. But today I have a lot, so I'm going to have to kind of just like run through them very, very quickly. So the first one is for Regan. Regan said, my birthday is May 23rd. Now, I'm saying it now because I know I won't remember on the 23rd, okay? Same day as my sister James. I didn't know that, okay? But happy birthday to you both, okay? Early. I'll be 29 this year. I love your videos, and they always make my day during my lunch break. I would love a shout out. So happy birthday to you, Regan. And then, hold on a second. Where is it at? Hold on a second. Okay. Natalie reached out to me and she said, hey Peter, please can I have a birthday shout out? I'm starting to feel old. You're not old at all. She said she's turning 36 on the 3rd of May. I forgot to thank you for my mom's shout out in February. Oh my Lord, she shaded it. She fainted a million faints, it said, family friendly. Anyway, then I got another one. So happy birthday to you, Natalie. I got one from Sherry that said, my 53rd birthday is tomorrow, May 3rd. Doesn't seem possible. Would love a shout out. Thanks for always making me smile. Have a safe trip back, which we did. Thank you so much, Sherry. And I hope you have a fantastic, I cannot speak today. It must be because I just went and reviewed the springtime tea over on my review channel, Peter Review Stuff. Go check it out. Oh my gosh, the lid just came off. Okay, so happy birthday to you, Sherry. Then I got one from Asashi, I think, said, hey Peter, my husband Terry's birthday is tomorrow. He would love a shout out if you have time, so happy birthday, Terry. I hope you have the most amazing birthday in the entire world. Then Jessica said on my video, she commented and she said, listening to all the birthday shout outs, try not to get bitter because mine from the 20th got skipped, but you can't be mad watching Peter. So happy birthday to Jessica. I'm really, really sorry I missed your birthday. Hold on a second. Alexa said, Peter, I love you so much. I started watching your videos about 6 months ago, and I'm absolutely obsessed, which makes me so happy. Thank you. With you, when I'm driving in the car, you're all I listen to. I forgot to ask for a shout out. My birthday was April 22nd. So happy birthday, Alexis. And can I just tell you that underneath here, Rebecca is going in, and she is responding to so many comments. And she's giving all these people late birthdays. So, Rebecca, here's a shout out to you for being a good Judy of the OG Wolf Pack over here. And then Laura reached out to me and she said, hey Peter, I just love your be too much attitude. Enjoy all your videos. Sunday is my daughter Selena's birthday. She turns 12 and I turn 42 on the 4th. So happy birthday to you both. And was there one more that I wanted underneath here? Hold on a second. Oh, Ash. Okay, she commented on my videos. She tweeted it out to me and she also sent me a DM. So we're going to save the best for last right here. So Ash said, hi Peter, I'd love a birthday shout out if possible. Today's my 21st birthday and I've been a long time viewer of yours and love to watch you every night when I get home. I'm a fellow Hoosier. Woo-hoo! Hoosier daddy right here. And big fan. I love you, Peter. Hope you had a fun vacation. Thank you so much, Ash, and happy birthday. And happy birthday to all of you out there whose birthdays it is today and I didn't get a message about it or I missed it, so I apologize. So that was really cool. I wanted to also, speaking of be too much, so I started this thing. I didn't really say anything on here about it a couple months ago, but I started this thing a couple months ago where I keep a folder in my photos of whenever I get like really, really I mean, so many people are so nice. I just want to say a thank you to every one of you out there that choose to watch my videos. You know, it is such a privilege and an honor every day that I get up that I get to do something that I absolutely love, and that there are people out there that then on top of that say the kindest and the nicest things to me every day. But some people go above and beyond to share certain specific stories of their life. Just the other day, I got a comment on my video from somebody whose name I won't say because I don't know if she wants it out there or not, but sharing that she had clinical depression and that my videos cheer her up. And it just, to have somebody say something like that to you is just so kind, and it's not missed on me, and I say this a lot, okay? That who we give our time to during the day, whether we give that to something positive or negative, or who we text, or who we go out to dinner with, or who we call, or who we spend our time with romantically or as a friend, right? Or who we watch on YouTube, or what movies or TV shows we watch, we're giving part of our life to that, because those are literally minutes that end up hours of our days, right? And I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your life on a daily basis. And one of the things I started doing a couple months ago when I really wanted to try to change this whole attitude, you know, of not focusing on the negative and focusing on the positive, is that when people leave me like unbelievably nice messages, you know, like above and beyond, like a message I read, I'm like, I just can't believe this. I put it in a folder, and then on days that are tough for me, I go over there and I read that, because it's nice to know, you know, I mean, for all of us, isn't it nice to know that somebody likes you, you know? And I think that's a really, really cool, kind thing. And there was a message that I actually received, and so I want to give a shout out. Hold on a second. Where is it at? It's like hidden underneath all of these other messages in here. Hold on just a second. Please bear with me, because this one is so cool. When I got it, I just couldn't believe it. Okay, here it is. This is from Alexis. Alexis said, quality content to watch as I'm snuggling my newborn in the hospital. I actually listened to you during my C-section on Friday. Talk about a Peter Monn fan, LOL. And I just like, I read that and I just was like, this is the coolest thing in the whole world, you know? And I get comments a lot on my videos where people will be like, I watched 2 minutes of you. You are way too much. I can't deal with you. And you know what? Years ago, that would have been a comment where I would have been like, okay, I need to quiet it down. I need to hold it down. And this is the essence to me of the whole idea of be too much, right? Do not let somebody diminish your flame, okay? When other people say to you, oh, he's too much, or they make fun of how loud you are, or how effeminate you are, or going off or whatever, those to me today are compliments. You see me, okay? I'm here. I'm affecting you in some kind of way, and I am living my life, and I have a magical life, and I am so happy for it. And Misha, not Misha from my book club, another Misha, she tweeted me this yesterday, and I love this. She said, here's one for you, Peter. And it was a meme, and it said, I will not water myself down to make me more digestible for you. You can choke. Now, I will tell you that I do not necessarily relate to the whole you can choke kind of thing. But I will not water myself down so that other people like me more. If you don't like me, I'm sorry. That's your problem, not mine, okay? I'm having a really, really fun time in life, and I try to spread that message to others. And if you weren't aware, I'm a drama channel, okay? I talk about drama commentary on YouTube. If you don't like that, this probably isn't the place for you, and I have 5 other channels just for that reason, because I love to make videos and I love to do stuff. Hell, I made a video of myself unpacking today. So, speaking of drama, let's get into the drama finally at 8 minutes and 38 seconds. Okay, well, the first thing I wanted to talk about, we're going to talk about Bretman Rock, we're going to talk about Gabbie Hanna a little bit, and we're going to talk about Laura Lee. So, I wanted to go in here. I saw this on Laura Lee's Instagram. Now, I have to tell you, okay, I really, really like Laura. I feel like in the last year and a half, she's really redeemed herself to some degree. I feel that she has tried to stay out of drama. I feel like she's tried to stay in her own lane. I feel like she has really tried to learn and grow as a human being, you know? And I wanted to read this quote from Wilson Cruz, who I believe Wilson Cruz is the actor that began on My So-Called Life, and I've always loved him. And I saw this quote that he put out on Twitter, and he said, no one should ever, and I know people are going to be like, well, you like that quote? Listen to the whole quote, okay? He said, no one should ever be defined by one's darkest moment, one's harshest words, one's loudest cry for help. Accountability? Absolutely. A challenge to self-reflect? A must. But know this, we are not our lowest moment in time. We are the humility and strength to overcome. And you know, I cannot accept apologies or change on everybody's behalf, and I'm not going to do that. But, you know, to me, it has really seemed like Laura has really tried to grow in the last couple years. Speaking of that, though, we're going to talk a little, that's just what I witnessed. I really feel that way, that she really tries to seem like she's staying in her own lane and stuff. But anyway, and stay out of drama and not be problematic and put out, you know, good, healthy content and doing a lot of stuff with her family and all that. But I saw that she put out this, hold on a second, on the Instagram story. And she said, apparently, at YouTube, didn't notify you guys yesterday when I uploaded my video. Unfortunately, I have no control over what YouTube does. So apparently, she wasn't getting the views she wanted. She noticed that, and people started messaging her that they weren't getting the notification, okay? Unfortunately, I have no control over what YouTube does. Sorry, guys. It sucks to put a ton of work in, and YouTube doesn't notify the people that ask to be notified. It's okay, though. I have another video coming tomorrow. Hopefully, you'll get the notification. And then she put on here, somebody messaged her, and she said something about the video. And then she said, my own husband didn't get the notification. Rude. P.S. Thank you all for having notifications on. That's supportive, and I appreciate it. Girl, I don't think anybody that subscribed to my channel has gotten a notification in 3 years, okay? Not to mention, I can't hold on to a subscriber to save my life, okay? I'm constantly getting messages from people saying, I just subscribed to your channel 5 times, and every time I went off your channel, I was unsubscribed. I liked your video. When I came back, I was unliked from your video. I left a comment, and it's gone, okay? I can't gain a subscriber over here to save my life. True story, okay? Nobody gets my notifications, and I ain't gonna cry about being shadow banned. It's YouTube, and I'm thankful that I have a place to come and make videos, okay? So I'm sorry, Laura, that on your one video, your viewers didn't get their notifications, okay? I'm sure you probably have somebody at YouTube to talk to about that will fix it for you. Unfortunately, for the rest of us out there, that's not the case, okay? But anyway, I hope that you guys do have the notification bell turned on for me and Laura, if you like her. And also make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. And I'm just going to put that out there. So anyway, that was a little bit of Laura drama that I thought was kind of cute. I think she and her husband were in Palm Springs this weekend. Then the next thing, I have so many, like, I have to go through these receipts, you guys. I have so many receipts in here. Well, where was it? I wanted to talk about this because this was somebody saying something about the Shane Dawson thing. Somebody said to me, boy, Shane really gets under your skin. He seems to take up a lot of space in your brain. Your anger is palpable. You know, I don't really know how many times to say this on video, and so I'm sure I'll say it again sometime. I'm not going to say I'm not going to talk about it and then come back on here and talk about it, because then people will be like, you're a hypocrite, which sometimes I am. I think sometimes we all are, you know? I think a lot of times we say things and then we say something completely different a day later. But anyway, you know, for me, watching all this kind of stuff is truly like watching the Real Housewives of, you know, Atlanta or New York or Beverly Hills. I don't know if you've ever sat in a room with me while I'm watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know my husband has, and he's upstairs, and he can testify to this. But the way that I get in videos talking about Shane Dawson is nothing like how I get watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, okay? I got some things to say. I got some truths to tell. I'm screaming at the screen. I'm like, listen, LaToya, let me tell you something, okay? I got things to say. Marlo, she's my favorite. But anyway, I've got some things to say. You know, when Lisa Vanderpump didn't show up to the reunion, rude. I thought it was rude. When Nene Leakes, now I love Nene. I used to. But when she walked off the reunion, I went off, okay? I walked off when she left that little note sitting there. So y'all think that my hate for Shane Dawson? No. It's all for me, like, very much, I mean, do you guys not realize it's pop culture? These, like, this isn't real life to me. This is like watching YouTube. I know that some people are obsessed and are on Twitter 24 hours a day and that's not me, okay? I don't claim that. I don't know her. We don't eat at the Chinese buffet together. I don't know her, okay? We don't go shopping at the Marshalls for Jeffree Star's markdown stuff and at the Goodwill for Shane's merch, okay? I don't know her. But it is fun for me to do commentary on, and I enjoy it, right? And I have to say, that I'm starting to try to watch some other YouTubers so I can do some commentary on other people, because I know y'all are sick of hearing about these people, okay? But for me, it is kind of interesting. It is like watching a reality show. What's going to happen next? And I think if most of us were really honest with ourselves, the truth is, no matter what your opinion is, I can tell you right now, if you put my best friend and I in a car together, who she likes and who I like and who she likes is completely different. Like talking about New York, like I love Ramona, she can't stand her, okay? So she loves Bethany Frankel, I can't stand her. You know what I mean? So it's like very much like, and I know there are people out there like, you don't like Bethany Frankel? I'm unsubscribing. Like Tanya was just telling me the other day. She was like, I said, what are you watching? And she goes, oh, there's a new show with Bethany Frankel. I said, oh, who'd care, you know? And she just started laughing because she knows I don't like her. But I say something like that in a video and people are like, oh my God, the hate you have for Bethany Frankel. No, I just shame my thing, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, okay? I think she's Boresville. I don't like her. I think she's boring. I don't like her, you know what I mean? She didn't make a good housewife as far as I was concerned. But anyway, my husband, I think he likes her too. So anyway, it's not about all that, okay? And I think to truly understand my videos, you kind of have to like sit there, right? Like, because if you come into my video and you're like a huge Shane Dawson fan or a huge Jeffree Star fan, you're gonna be offended. You're gonna be hurt because I'm gonna tell you some truths that you don't want to hear about your favorite person, right? Like kind of how I get when people start dogging Marlo because I love her, see? And I'm like, you ain't gonna talk about Marlo that way. You just aren't, okay? Period, okay? Or Heather Gray from Salt Lake City. I love her too. Or Heather Gay is her name, I think. I love her too. You're gonna talk about her, okay? You just, zip it. Because I'm a super fan, see? But I can stand outside of it and I can see the reality of it. Okay, so that was that. That was about, what do you call it? About, I can't spell. That's what I do when I don't know what to say. That's about Laura Lee. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Bretman Rock has gotten himself into some drama. Now, I know that there was a lot of the drama that was going, oh, I had it all tuned up. Where was it? I know that there was a lot of drama to do with, what do you call it, with David Dobrik and stuff. But I wanted to talk about this drama because I hadn't seen this. And this is like a trending topic over on the Beauty Guru Reddit. If you go over there, it was from 9 days ago, top post from the past month. This is their #1 top post from the last month, okay? And I think that this is really important to address. And so it's a post and it has, people always say I mispronounce his names. Like I used to say Las Vegas and I didn't, people would say you're saying it wrong. And I'd say, well, how am I supposed to say it? And they'd say it and I'd say Las Vegas. I'm saying it right. Now I understand it's Las Vegas, okay? Or did I say it that way before? Now I say it Las Vegas. It doesn't matter, but people always say I say Bretman Rock's name wrong. I say like Bretman, I think, but it's like Bretman Rock, okay? Anyway, Brett. So this is about Brett, who, you know, I think he's highly unproblematic and he stays out of problems mostly. I said that on a video recently and people were like, oh, Brett this and Brett that. I think he kind of stays in his own lane and does his own thing and whatever. So Brett got into this little bit of drama with a company, and it says Bretman Rock declining PR from small indie brand. So I went in here and I read it. It's like this DM between him and this other company, and he reached out to this company and said, do you guys sell the pH lip oil? I got it as a gift. And they said, hi, Bretman, yes, we do sell that, the lip and cheek serum. And he said, can I buy like 10 of it? I love it, LOL, and I want to buy a couple Miracle Whips. Oh, I hate Miracle Whip, don't you? I like mayonnaise, but I don't like Miracle Whip. And back in the day when I would eat turkey sandwiches, I know we're not talking about that, are we? But I do. I think Miracle Whip's gross. We were talking about that on the beach, actually. My friend said because it's real sweet. And I was like, oh, that is kind of what it is, though. It's because it's so sweet. But anyway, so they said, I want to buy a couple Miracle Whip. And they said, sure, we will just give it to you for free. I hope you can promote it too. Just let us know how many lip and cheek serums you want and Miracle Mousse. We will also give you another skin products too. Nick's Skin Products, I don't know what that is. And he said, I would love to please pay for it if that's cool with you. And I want 10 lip oils and Miracle Mousse. I love supporting smaller brands. And they said, oh, okay, sure, that means a lot to us. So I thought that that was really cool. It's Nick's Hawaii, N-I-K-S is what it is. And people underneath here, you guys, literally went crazy. They were so happy. And since people say I don't always talk about positive drama, I wanted to bring some positive drama to light. People were so happy. They were like, oh my God, a non-problematic YouTuber, somebody doing something positive, somebody not accepting free PR and wanting to support a small indie brand. This is amazing. Why are people not talking about it? And if you go in here, it says like, someone said, title had me in the first half. I know I kept waiting for the SHI Toot thing. Someone said, isn't it bad that we are automatically assume a beauty guru is doing something SHI Toot bad? Or maybe it's just a title that's conveniently framed to make a situation look bad. And it goes on. Someone said, these are the type of influencers we need at the top. Someone said, Stan Bretman Rock for clear skin and flawless makeup. Someone said, wholesome. He seems like a really awesome, genuine guy. Someone said, he has grown so much over the past months. You can truly tell he was being influenced by the people he spent time with. Once he stepped away from that, he became a whole new person. Still has a lot of growing up to do, but he's showing progress. Makes me very proud of him. He's also super hilarious. He is really funny. You guys ever seen his Instagram stories? So then he said, someone said, I don't think I've ever respected an influencer more. Love this so much. Someone said, yeah, I love this guy. Only know him from Among Us and other streams. He has awesome personality because he plays like games, you know, Among Us on the video things. Someone said, what I love about this is that he clearly did it out of the good of his own heart, not in the performative way because nobody was going to know about this because it was in the DMs. So many large influencers approach supporting small brands. He didn't say, hey everyone, look what a good person I am supporting this tiny little company. He didn't post the conversation on social media, nothing. I really do respect Bretman, and I think he has a good head on his shoulders, even if he has had some mishaps along the way. Someone said, he is such a sweetheart, like honestly, confidence, check, beauty, check, intelligence, check, personality, check, success, check, sense of humor, check, checks all over the board. In case any of you all don't know, he also likes houseplants and has a houseplant dedicated to Instagram. Oh, I didn't know that. And he follows and supports houseplant YouTubers always. And someone said, what is his houseplant Instagram? I would love to follow it. Oh my God, me too. Vanna White, obviously. And it's Bretman Rock. Oh, okay. So I just screenshotted that. I'm so fast as a drama channel, you didn't even know that I screenshot. Did you see that? Okay. Someone said, it's nice to see an influencer who promises to change, make an active effort to follow through. I agree with that, you know? I've literally never heard anything bad about him. Okay, well, there's been some bad things about him, but they've been in the past, honestly. God, he's so pure. I love him. Bretman Rock is a treasure. I wish other creators were like this. Honestly, I know he has had a few slip-ups, but he generally seems so nice. I wish he had the success that other men or boys in makeup have had. Goes on. He's pretty successful, I will say, in the makeup land. The thing is, I think that he's very respected by makeup brands and companies, right? So that's one thing that's going for him. And I think it's good that he doesn't literally, you know, like, he doesn't play he doesn't play the Hollywood game, you know? So I wanted to read some positive drama because I thought that was good. Now, the last thing that I wanted to talk about on here were some screenshots in following up with Miss Gabbie Hanna. I haven't even actually checked today to see if she has she tweeted out at all today? Do we know? Let's see. Miss Gabbie Hanna, where's she at? Here she is. Has she tweeted today? Okay. Oh, she did just 1 hour ago. This ought to be good. Let's see what she says. She has, I don't know what that emoji is. I don't understand what that says. She said 3 hours ago, I find great comfort in the promise that everybody dies. Oh my Lord. 19 hours ago, she put something on TikTok, when he gets done finger blasting you and does the nose stretch, and somebody commented and said, we love the way our girl, what? And she said, I've been laughing at this comment for 2 minutes. And then she said, damn, just remembered the time I turned down $10 million for a sex tape in 2017, sounding real. Girl, please, who is believing Gabbie Hanna got offered $10 million for a sex tape? Seriously, girl. Who's getting offered? I want to. What did Paris Hilton and all of them make on their sex tape? Seriously? And Kim Kardashian? Maybe she did. Maybe Gabbie Hanna did get a turn. She made $10,000 or $10 million on a sex tape, and then she said, "Sounding real nice right about now." And before anybody comes for me, okay, the reason I'm saying I don't believe that is because I don't even know how much the rest of those celebrities made on there. Okay, so I can't imagine Gabbie Hanna, who was a Viner and a YouTuber, got offered $10 million. Maybe she did. Maybe she did. Okay, I have no clue. She just tweeting all this kind of stuff out here. Let's see what else. Some talking about her boyfriend. She loves cleaning. She's not posting as much as she did. But let me tell you what happened. So Oscar Wilde, who she came for time and time again, has really been greatly affected by what Gabbie has done. Okay. So he cathartically puts a lot of his work into remixes on TikTok. If you haven't seen, Oscar Wilde has an incredible TikTok where he does a lot of these remixes, right? And they took one of his down. And so he was really struggling the other night, and he said, talking about her, and he said, this type of SHI is genuinely damaging. Like, because of this initial stress, it's making things I would attempt to handle normally just insanely overwhelming. And he says, I just had a effing panic attack and I'm on the ground with my puppy. This SHI is no joke. I've got no one. To be proud of sparking someone's PTSD and make them ball up into a corner because of the last week is a hell of an accomplishment. Congrats on that power when you use that power to make someone you don't even know want to use, because he's sober in recovery, and F with their sobriety because of bullying. I purposely go out of my way, even when people call me let me use his words, horrible words, to be a bigger person. I have drug abuse issues and PTSD from multiple issues that all of this triggered. To hear this was not an episode and was done for humor is the most hurtful thing someone's done to me. She was literally baiting me to engage, and in doing so would spiral me into using drinking, and that's why I didn't engage. And then called me numerous slanderous names to millions of humans. This was a game, who won? And I've talked to Oscar many times. I, typically reach out to him and always just am like, hey, like, are you okay? Do you need anything? I will say, as a person in sobriety, and Oscar knows I feel this way, okay? I don't put my sobriety on anybody else. It's my responsibility whether I stay sober or not, And those are moments where I need to pick up the phone and I'm just saying this for anybody out there that might be sober, but that's where I need to call my support network, or I need to call my sponsor and process things through. And I have had to do that before, I mean, well, my sponsor's on speed dial on my phone, But anyway, and I feel for Oscar in this moment. I absolutely do, I mean, I think he's 3 years sober. At 3 years sober where I was at, they could set me off with a comment. They really could. And even because I have long-term sobriety, it still is scary, I still get that, my head starts spinning and whatever. It's still scary. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't pick up and possibly use as a result of that. Gabbie doesn't seem to care, okay? So when Gabbie wants to come out and educate the masses on mental health and all these other kind of things, well, maybe you ought to be an advocate for all people that are involved in some kind of mental health issues, addiction, things like that. Maybe you should care about all of the people out there instead of just coming for them, I haven't seen where she's apologized to him. Maybe she has privately, but I don't believe so. I think he would have probably come out and said something if that were the case. So it's really, here it is, Gabbie's need for validation and attention. She's come out and she's affected all of these people greatly by that, And it's really sad, that she's now going and she's laughing at TikToks and she's like, okay, I'm done with it. I don't feel like playing with it anymore. I don't feel like talking about it anymore. Girl, where's your 12-part series that you fed out? Wasn't that what this was all about, for a new song or a 12-part series? Because you told us you got a lot more coming than that, right? So, I don't know, the whole thing is just like so sad to me. It's just, do you realize the people that you're affecting by all of this? Do you realize all the lives that you're affecting when you're coming and screaming at them in Instagram stories and getting your people to come towards them and say horrible things? Like, do you? Or do you not, Just because they have a difference of opinion than you. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot for someone having a difference of opinion than you, listen. It's a free world, like, you can have an opinion. Opinions are like, what, we all got them. So anyway, let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and boost. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.